Hello everybody. Hey, I got another new release for you. This just came out by Scaletrains. It's their AC4400CW Locomotive. And this is a new model for them. So this is the first release of this model. And it came in 9 paint schemes in the first run. So you had Union Pacific, which had the red or yellow stripe on the sill, which is right here. You had Southern Pacific, Furosur, I hope I pronounced that right, from Mexico. CSX in the YN2 or YN3 paint scheme. BNSF, CP Rail with Altus logo and with the logo. And that's the Royal Canadian Mounted Police Musical Ride logo. And this looks very similar to a Dash 9, but I'll show you basically the biggest difference between the two. And something else I like that they've done is they've redesigned the manual. And usually it was a long, like the length of this box, and it was folded out into 3 long sections. But now they're doing it more like a book, like everybody else. There's your list of all your functions, and then, you know, explains all the different things about the decoder and whatnot. So I actually like this much better, to be honest with you, because you can just flip through it and it's small, like a little booklet, instead of having a big long fold out. So, all right, let's put this on the turntable and take a closer look at this beautiful model. So here we have a nice long shot of the model. And if you're wondering why I got Canadian Pacific, was I don't have many CP units, actually. So I thought I'd get something, you know, a little different than I usually get. And this is a beautiful red, plus I love that Mounted Police logo. So let's zoom in and look at some of the really nice details of this model. So you can see the logo, little F, and this does not have sunshades, because according to Scaletrains, the prototype didn't have the sunshades. And what's interesting too about this is, you know, it has the rotating bearing caps, but also has painted wheels, which I believe is the first for Scaletrains to do on their, at least their rivet counter. I don't know if their museum quality has that. I don't own any of those. But you can see, once again, it's a Scaletrains. So you have all the nice grill detail, crisp paint job, printing, the beaver logo, which I believe this is an earlier version. There's a newer one. All right, we'll take a look at the front and back. Okay, so you got all your nice, great details, your grab irons, windshield wipers, ditch lights, MU hoses, plow. It does have a, right up here, front light for the deck. You can kind of see the antenna array on top. Let's look at the back now. Now, what's interesting about the CP units is they have the single little headlight in the back, where a lot of your models have the dual headlights, like CSX. And you got your MU, you got the Scaletrains couplers, extra coupler knuckles here. Just so beautifully done. Let's get a little angle here. And let's look at the top. All right, so we have all the nice little details on the top. I mentioned earlier that, you know, it's sometimes hard to tell the difference between a Dash 9 and an AC4400. So the biggest difference between the two is, well, the Dash 9 was a DC motored locomotive, and obviously the AC4400 was an AC motored locomotive. And on the AC4400, you had the AC inverter behind the cab right here, where you do not have that. You just have the air conditioning unit. on a -9. Because body-wise, as far as like, you know, the nose, grills and whatnot, exhaust, they look very similar. And even when I see them out in the real ones out in the yard, you know, unless you see this side of it, it's kind of hard to tell. So you basically just had to read what's on the side of the cab, because usually they put what kind of engine is on the sides. All right, let's get to the fun part and put this brand new locomotive up on the track. Now this does have the ESU loc sound, so here we go. And as always, you have your standard sounds, the horn, bell, coupler clank, just run it backwards. Brake squeal. And it has all kinds of sounds like handbrake, cab door, engine hood door, cooling shutters, air dryer, radiator fan. You can dim the headlights. You can turn the ditch lights on and off. Set up for DPU operation. So, pretty standard stuff. Let's get a view of the front end and rear end so you can see the lights. And you can see the single beam headlight. It doesn't have any rear ditch lights. And there's the duck lights around. And we'll do a pace shot. Alright, let's shut her down. So I hope you enjoyed this look at Scaletrains' brand new AC4400CW locomotive. And as always, I'll leave you a link in the description, so if you'd like to get one yourself, you can get one at scaletrains.com. All right, everybody, thanks for watching, and as always, where there's trains, you just might see me.